hop in a bit.
Whoa, what it do, bro? About a little citrus juice on a Friday night, man. It's been a few Fridays since we get together.
Yeehaw!
Hey man, your hair is really long.
Yeah, like
Beautiful.
a lot. I had to put a hat on because it was just real bad. It's I don't know. The last time I grew it this long, like I feel like at this point it was already falling down. It's still growing out. Like it's weird. So
it's extra voluminous.
Oh yeah, it's legit untouched since March of.
Do you condition your hair at all?
Yeah, it gets the good treatment, bro. It's just it's a lot of hair, and I lose a lot of hair, bro. Like I'm like shedding like a German Shepherd over here, and it's just I don't know where it goes. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah, that's my hair update. Thanks, guys. It's been a while. I know you guys
Thanks
are
for tuning
wondering.
in. Good night. Have a good weekend.
Welcome, everybody.
Thanks to our sponsors, Head and Shoulders. Not really, but anyway, this is the Evening Juice with Lemon City Live episode.
The Friday Night Happy Hour, bro.
Season 7, Friday night, episode 59.
Yeah.
Take a swig of that. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I think I had one.
Cochino.
Anyway, yeah, I lost it. Oh, wait. There it is. Anyway, thanks again to our streaming partner, the 5 Reasons Sports Network. If you're watching on their YouTube channel, make sure to give us a like as well. We're on all social media at Lemon City Live. So stick around, hang out for a while. We'll get you covered until about 9 o'clock. Then we'll do a hard out because apparently tonight's a big bro, I feel like USA is playing Mexico every night. Like, is that like the only game we play?
So I saw a stat that if the US were to win tonight, it'd be the first time since the 30s that one of those two teams has beat the other team 3 straight times in the same calendar year. So yes, they've played a lot this year.
Wow. Okay. Any omissions that
Alex,
we should worry about? Oh yeah. What up, Alex?
I haven't seen the lineup yet, but I know Pulisic isn't playing. And Zach Steffen is in goal, and I don't know why.
He's not in goal?
No, he is.
And what is that a bad thing?
Turner. Yeah. No. For me, it is.
Zach Steffen is the Columbus
goalie from City,
right?
Yeah.
I thought he was good.
No.
So who does he want at goalie? The guy who replaced him that one game?
The guy who's been solid since all this year, Matt Turner.
All right.
All right.
We'll
Listen, man. As long as Paul Arriola isn't out there, that's a victory for me. I'll deal with everything.
This guy.
Everyone in the square.
I don't know. There's no one in the square. All I see is rectangles.
Yeah, dude. What up, bro? Get your shapes right, bro.
For real. I guess they don't teach.
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
That's more rectangles. Yeah, no, not working.
They don't teach geometry wherever that guy's from.
Anyway, so we'll get you ready. I mean, that's probably the extent of our soccer update right there. I mean, we got more.
You know me, I could do a whole hour just talking about the fucking forward depth, but I don't think.
Well, what was the show that you used to fill in for on Onside?
I'll show you some forward depth.
Oh shit! What was it? I don't remember.
What was the name of the show? The soccer show.
I don't remember.
Oh,
the Kalen Kyle show, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was called something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh my god, what a horrible one.
I don't know, man.
Austin was red card. I know that, but good grief. I don't remember. Anyway, what up to our boy Jonathan, Mr. FIU right there. Yeah,
what happened with FIU today? Soccer. They
I just saw before coming on. They lost to Kentucky 3-0.
Come on.
According to my dude here, Jonathan, who's, if you don't know and you want to know anything about FIU, this guy is like he knows. He follows everything. But anyway, he posted that it puts us into a very, very, very small at-large pool that we're not going to get. Even with everything that we've accomplished, it's just looks like our season is over. So, yeah, FIU soccer makes me sad. 3-0. Apparently, it was 1-0 late, then a red card killed us. Yep, that'll do it. So, I don't know, Alex. Kentucky might be legit, but I could honestly tell you I have no fucking idea about SEC soccer right here, bro.
That's weird because SEC, other than South Carolina, I didn't know any team had a men's soccer program.
I didn't know that Marshall was the defending national champion that we beat. Like when they said that, I was like, aren't they in the same, like, aren't they a Sun Belt team or something like that? I had no clue that, Marshall was that legit.
Men's soccer, like outside of ACC, Big Ten, like men's soccer is not the like a norm for big programs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, look, Kentucky is ranked 10th, and they're in. How is Kentucky in Conference USA? I don't know,
the same way fucking Notre Dame does whatever the fuck it wants to do.
Yeah. Well, there you go, bro. But Jonathan knows he's he I didn't know people in Kentucky played soccer. Yeah. Welcome to the group here, bro. It's a weird thing there. But anyway. No more sadness. We had some happiness yesterday. If you're a Dolphins
Inside Football,
fan.
No.
Inside Football. No, wait, was it?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It sounds right.
That was the name. Okay, yeah, it sounds like it could be the right name. Okay. Hey, good job there, Gus. Way to go to the Onside website. Is it still open?
I just googled her name and Onside Radio. That's it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah. So last night we had something to celebrate, man. I can honestly tell you right now, I haven't been this happy about a Dolphins game in a long time. Even last year when we were winning and what did we win? 10 games last season?
Yeah.
There was not one singular victory last season that made me feel as good as I did yesterday beating the Ravens. I don't understand. I don't know how to describe it, how to like put it together, but I know Achilles was just miserable the whole game because
I didn't watch it.
I know. Well, first off,
I'm not gonna poo-poo on everyone's happiness because I just don't give a shit.
But you poo-pooed on Twitter. I saw what you were posting on Twitter. Oh, this is what happens when a guy is wide open and he has a clean pocket to throw it. Like, dude, you couldn't even let us get a 35-yard completion to ourselves without you chiming in.
He literally threw Waddle covered on that throw. Waddle was wide open, and he got fucking hammered because Tua can't throw the ball deep. But, okay, let's be real super excited about it. Yeah!
There we go. Woo! Let's get it, baby.
Wins! Yeah, Dolphins!
All right. You know what?
Yeah.
Because
if I don't know what you want to talk about today regarding the Dolphins game, but if you're about to give that victory, if you're about to give credit to Tua, then Achilles and I are going to shit on you. Because
that's literally everyone.
The defense won that game, bro.
I didn't say he won it, but he was a catalyst to getting the win. The defense played great, and the defense made the touchdown and did all that stuff. But we looked like an efficient, at least semi-efficient offense. We looked like something that was positive on offense. That we didn't look at all when Brissett was under center, dude. Brissett looked horrific, and he looked horrific this week too.
I'll agree that Tua looked much better than Brissett because Brissett was incredibly terrible, but that doesn't mean Tua looked good at all.
No, Tua did look good. He looked good. I'm not saying that he single-handedly went out there and threw for 400 yards and did all that stuff. No, it's in the numbers. He threw like 1 yard more than Brissett. But it was the way that he did it and how he was able to move the ball. Like, I don't understand how Brissett even got the yards that he got. Like, I don't even recall a completion from Brissett yet last night. Like, it was that bad, dude.
Bad, man. Yeah,
he was really horrible. And look, he's a South Florida guy. I think he's a nice guy. You would think that for this offense being a bigger built guy, I thought maybe he could handle it. But no, dude, it doesn't matter who we throw back there. Our offensive line sucks,
He just doesn't have the speed, to keep up with that type of game, man. Brissett is he's too slow out there.
At everyone's feet. It's really weird. For a guy who's that tall, all his balls, the trajectory is just like straight.
Oh yeah, dude. He was throwing grounders. He was throwing grounders to the receivers, dude. Like, what's wrong with this guy, bro?
It's the weirdest thing in the world.
What the hell's he doing? Like, he has no idea. Oh,
he thought they were shortstops, and he was helping him practice.
I'm telling you, it was bad. It was really, really bad. So Brissett, trash. I couldn't. The O-line, there's still so many things that need help. Obviously, I'm not saying that we've turned it around. Nothing. But if there's the positives, is the defense finally played this season a game like they did all the games last season. That's your big takeaway from last night. I don't know.
All 4 quarters, because a lot of this season it's been like the first half they kill it and then they just kind of like, I'm over it, and they get tired and they're like, nah, fuck this.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It was, but you saw it, and it was like
they had a different scheme.
Yeah, well, they called it that amoeba defense last season, where you started to see the return to that.
What I saw was that they're saying that the defensive coordinator wasn't calling plays anymore, and Flores was calling the plays.
Yeah. He was,
which is not a good. That's a negative. Another negative on Flores.
He was doing a lot of this right here.
Who's been an epic disaster. Every decision he's made this year has been awful. Every single one, from the scheme on offense and defense. He has all 15 coordinators, including the one defensive coordinator, can't do their job. It's like, for every good positive thing the Dolphins do, there's 7 other things that are so fucking terrible and stupid.
Nope.
That to me, it's just like, okay.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yay.
I'll be 100% honest with you. I still think everybody from Chris Greer all the way down in management, everybody's on the hot seat. Like, I don't even give Flores any more credit. Like, to me, Flores is like a dude. Like, I feel like last night, and if you listen to the broadcast too, they were saying, oh, he made 4 great decisions last night, when he did this and he did this, and then he got lucky with this. And I'm like, if that's how they're grading you, like, you got lucky and you made the right call on that, like, I don't need you to be lucky. I need that to be the norm. I need that to be the status quo. Like, I don't need to go in there going, wow, good choice. No, like, you're supposed to do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And he's mismanaged this whole team, everything from top to bottom all season long, dude. How are you unhealthy to start a game, but healthy to back up a game for 2 weeks in a row? You know what I mean?
I've never seen that before.
Jacoby Brissett is playing so bad that they're risking Tua's hand.
Yeah.
Because if Brissett was a little bit better, he would have played the whole game.
Yeah.
Because, like, again, not to give him any credit, but the thing he kept saying is we're trying to protect Tua from Tua, because of course Tua wants to be out there playing. Yeah. But fucking Brissett has been so awful that he's like, I can't do this. You have to sit, dude. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Shout out to Javier from Fort Lauderdale. What's up, old friend? Flores hates Tua. Absolutely. I'm telling you, and again, we're a joke, bro. Like, management's a joke. You've been flirting with Watson for the whole season. And then the only reason Watson's not here is because
he's a rapist. I'll finish that sentence for
you. Well, the only reason is that we couldn't get him in here. No, because even if he was a rapist, like, we're still taking him. The only reason is because we couldn't get a ruling from the NFL commissioner saying, like, look, if he does go to jail or these things go, you won't lose the picks or something, like, they didn't get any insurance policy. That it was basically like trade as is, and what happens, and that was enough to make him go, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe we'll stick with this Tua guy we drafted at 5 and hasn't played a whole freaking season yet. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here, bro. Such a joke. And you know what? Props to Tua, dude. The dude is, whether you like him or not, I'm still not convinced he's, the best quarterback or anything.
Listen, it's like we were talking about. You said it perfectly. He is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's it. And I've seen multiple people use that same expression by accident.
Yeah.
Like on the deep throw to Waddle. I saw some NFL guy describing, he said, when you judge the distance and the velocity, that was a perfectly fine throw. It wasn't a great throw. It wasn't a good throw. It wasn't a bad throw. It was fine. And that's him, dude. And I just wish more people would just accept that. And you can keep hyping him up. That's fine. You could love the guy because he's super fun and he's great and you're just happy to have him. But stop pretending that he's going to, like, in 3 years just become like this amazing quarterback. The guy is who he is to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're not going to – that little guy who's always hurt is never going to grow a cannon on his left arm. You know what I mean?
He can get better.
It is.
He can progress. It's not like he's reached the ceiling either. But maybe we got to bring down the ceiling a little bit. And I'll admit, I was guilty.
I've ever been trying to do.
I was guilty.
Then I sound like an asshole. But all of it's like, he is who he is. And accept that. That's
people want him to be a high-rise skyscraper, but he's a townhouse, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
No. Hold on. He's a mid-level skyscraper. I'm still not.
There's nothing wrong with living in a townhouse.
No, but I don't want Jacoby Brissett. That's a townhouse, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You should be so lucky to be able to live in a townhouse.
Nah, bro. Jacoby Brissett is Oscar the Grouch, right? He lives in a garbage can. He's terrible, dude.
Look, man. I'll tell you. What I really want to get out is Tua has handled this as best as anybody could. You know what I mean? Like, he's in there smiling, taking the licks, like not being allowed to play when obviously he wants to play. These are decisions that are hindering him. His coach is out here telling everybody, no, he's our quarterback, but he's out flirting with another girl, doing all this stuff. Like, everything's crashing around him, and the guy's like, hey,
props for being professional.
Exactly.
But that's not enough.
He's a nice
being
guy.
Professional is not enough, bro.
No, I'm not saying. Again, I've come down from Tua is, Lefty Marino, okay? I'll say he's no longer that. But I think
never was.
I think he could still be a lot better than Ryan Tannehill, and he could still be a pretty good quarterback. He has some potential
the Dolphins
here.
Would be lucky to have someone perform at the level of Ryan Tannehill for the Titans.
But again,
that has to do with the team,
doesn't exist. That Tannehill doesn't exist. That Tannehill is a guy who's behind a great O-line and has one of potentially a Hall of Fame running back behind him. You know what I mean?
Name a quarterback that has won a Super Bowl without a great O-line, bro.
Exactly.
That doesn't exist.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So the Tannehill, that Tannehill is a mythological creature that anybody I put over there is going to be great. If I put Tua and I swapped him with Tannehill, we'd be in the same thing. And Tua would be doing everything pretty good over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I love what the Dolphins did by drafting Tua here. I just hate what they've done in afterwards. It's like everything was lined up to get Tua. They no Justin Herbert. No, Tua's our guy. And then it was like the very next day they just switch face. And they're like, all right, we're gonna make this guy's life miserable.
To be fair, if the Chargers had the 5th pick and the Dolphins had the 6th pick, then the Chargers would have Tua and we would have Justin Herbert. So I find it difficult to shit on the Dolphins for picking Tua.
Again, so it was what I've said it before. It's not that they didn't draft Herbert. It's that whoever they draft is always wrong.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Obviously, it is what it is with the picks. I'm not this person who's like, oh, you should have gone back and picked so-and-so. It's how is it that for 20 plus years, you never accidentally choose the right guy?
Yeah. That's hard, bro.
Last thing with Dolphins. Guess what was the biggest difference for Tua in this game? He wasn't wearing stupid ass eye black. Take off the eye black.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it out there.
All right.
There we go. That's too Tim Tebow-ish.
I get you. I can dig that.
You take off the Tebow eye black, you stop playing like Tebow.
There you go.
I'm all for that. I'm definitely.
There you go.
Look, overall, it was a win. It's a dub.
Gotta be happy with it.
We take the fact that this amoeba defense showed up for the first time all season. If it's Flores calling the plays, great. I still think there's obviously a lot that needs to be done by management to show that they are, caring about stuff here. I don't know if it's going to be Tua having to overplay even more or just be consistent. Whatever it is, we'll see. But this is the happiest I felt to watch a guy who I felt was getting shit on come in last night, do his part, and the team come together. And there was just a vibe. It was Thursday night football. Everybody was watching. It was a good time, man. It was nice to be, even though the game at one point when it's 6-3 at halftime and you're like, good God, more punts than points. That's just trash, bro. Super trash. But
I don't know how you can feel like the happiest you've felt since even considering last season. When the Dolphins got their 10th win last season.
I'm telling you,
it was. How are you not more happy for that?
Tua has a grip on these Dolphin fans.
Yeah,
it's kind of sad. It really is.
Whatever you want to say, you can say it's sad. I say it's great.
Dolphins literally have to run the table in order to sniff the playoffs for the rest of the season.
Like I said at the beginning,
how are you more happy yesterday than when the Dolphins won their 10th game last season?
Because you don't care about the Dolphins, you care about Tua.
No, look, I don't care. No. Listen, I explain. It's a weird thing. Maybe somebody in the chat here is feeling the same thing.
I just told you.
Look, last season, I enjoyed all the games, especially, obviously, 10 wins. That's a great season. You know what I mean? I would love to take that. I would have signed up for that right away at the beginning of this season. But this season having had the pitfalls that it's had, I mean, remember, after week 1, we thought Tua was going to die. Remember? When he was like sacked twice and like broken in half in the first week, and we had like we really had the worst O-line ever, like all these things, all this bag of emotions that we've had. It's just been such a weird start to the season, much more difficult than it was last season with the slow start. You know what I'm saying? Last season we would have to, and then he would get pulled for Fitzpatrick, like bring in the relief pitcher, and it's like, God, it was some weird stuff. You saw some glimpses, and then you saw a lot of bad stuff as well. This season, you haven't had a chance to see anything. You've just seen a lot of shit when it comes to Brissett and a lot of crap when it comes to our defense, who all of a sudden couldn't play anymore. Last night, watching everything, not just Tua, obviously having Tua have his little kind of redeem moment in being a part of something like that, it just made it for a Dolphin fan who's been struggling all season to get excited. It made it good. We lost to the Jaguars, bro. We lost to some trash teams.
The game could have gone play for play with the same exact score and the same exact plays. And if it was Brissett the whole game, you'd be like, I was so happy, more happy than I've ever been.
Right,
you'd be like, oh, well, we got to win.
Dude,
right.
Get out of here. All right.
That's what just be real, bro.
Be real. How about this? You know why? You know why yesterday was so awesome? Because we saw the greatest non-touchdown ever scored, bro. Okay? Let's take a moment
to own offensive line intercepts.
Bro, that was like let's come on. Let's give it up.
Stupid team.
Let's give it up to Hunt.
Oh my God.
Forever. Okay? He's gonna be forever immortalized as the guy who intercepted his running back and then ran a screen that wasn't designed for him for like 15 yards. Jumped in the air, got tossed around like John Elway in the Super Bowl, stretched the ball out, became a meme, scored a touchdown that wasn't a touchdown, and he's like, come on, bro. That was legendary shit. And there's no way like anybody's even mad at the guy. You know what I mean? Like, bro. Like,
I feel there's a couple of people that are upset with him.
But I'm sure they let him pass.
For sure, yeah.
Bro, I wish it would have gone down as an interception for Tua. It would have been so hilarious.
Dude, and you got to think, on that drive alone, there was 4 linemen who got penalized, okay, including Hunt for being an ineligible receiver. So, like, that tells you that we're still, so far away from being good.
Like I mentioned in my last article, Dolphins, after they won the game before this one. No, not this past week, the week before. The penalties, bro. Like, they were the least penalized team, and all of a sudden, they're one of the most penalized teams. Like from one season to the next.
Well, it goes to show you that last season was, honestly, last season, a lot of shit lined up in our favor. We got lucky a lot, our defense.
It fits magic's just there.
Yeah, but
no. I'm not talking about
penalties. Penalties is a discipline thing, bro.
Yeah, but
penalties
again,
is a discipline thing.
Again, let's.
It's not a luck thing.
But okay, if we're gonna talk about the penalties in particular, the whole league is struggling with that this season because there's some horrendous officiating. Last night we had them pinned at their own 1, and we gave them 30 yards of free penalty on the most questionable roughing the like the Javon Holland one, dude. Like it's grazing the passer. It wasn't even roughing the passer. Like he just barely touched them. Like I don't know what else you got to do.
MVP calls, bro.
Oh my God, man, it's bad, bro. Like even the Jerome Baker one, like he grabbed him, but he let go, and he's like, I'm naturally falling. I can't do anything. I'm falling, and I tried to catch myself. Like, it's
you should have gone with, and I can't get up. Come on, bro.
Yeah, but it's.
Let's just say football is unwatchable, and I'm glad I don't waste my time watching it anymore.
It's bad. It is bad overall. The officiating, like you got to be able to go in and like at least challenge the merit of some of these plays or of some of these penalties. As far as if they say roughing the passer, can you challenge that? Because bro, that's 15 yards we just gave this team in a first down. You know what I mean? That's a momentum killer right there.
Thankfully, that one first down that Jalen Waddle got that they didn't call a first down initially, and it was obviously a first down.
Oh, yeah.
Dolphins almost had to use a challenge for that.
I'm telling you, that right there, that tells you. That really tells you where we are right now with this officiating. Last week, wasn't the Monday night game. I didn't watch it, but the Bears and
you had a fucking referee, James Harden, a guy, so he can throw a flag.
Yeah, exactly. And then he throws the flag. James Harden, he sticks him in the butt while he's walking by, throws the flag, but not for the foul there. It was for taunting, which happened earlier. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't make sense. And taunting, this is taunting. Gus, ready?
So weird. Yeah.
That's me taunting. Looking at the other team is taunting now. So it's trash.
I'll throw a flag if you make a face like that.
Yeah. But anyway, it was But this guy Hunt, man, props for being on the Mount Rushmore of greatest Dolphins touchdowns. That was right up there with Camarillo, Marino's 44th or 48th from that season. What other famous touchdowns are up there on the Mount Rushmore, man? Ricky Williams, maybe
the Miami Miracle.
Miami Miracle. There you go. There's your top 4. So not a bad list to be on, dude. But hey, it was a good time, and it was nice to get excited. Now we get an extended time off to recuperate. Maybe this guy's middle finger gets fixed, and he can tell Flores, "Hey, look, it's good now."
Yeah,
that's how he does it. He goes, "Look, it's fine, dude. I don't know what you're wrong.
Come on, put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I'm good to go. Look, my left hand."
If it didn't work, could I do this?
Yeah,
I don't think so, Flores.
Yeah, bro. So we'll see. I don't know who the Dolphins play next. I haven't looked at
No, the rest of the next 4 games are like Jets, Panthers, and like some other shit.
Giants.
Oh, good. All right. So
the Giants. That's a trap game. I'm not the Giants. That's trap game.
Yeah, Giants are a trap team.
Jets are the next game on the 21st.
Yeah, Giants are a trap team. Jets are a trash team, but they got apparently they're all over Zach Wilson. They're like, hey, we're done with this guy. We got, what is his name, Mike White or something like that?
Who is quoted as saying, I should have been picked first overall.
Yeah, like
to his own teammate.
To his own teammate. Good for him. Let
that fucking quarterback room. He said, you know what, Zach Wilson? Suck it, bro.
Yes. Take that, bro. So,
there's nothing wrong with that. You never heard a rap song with like a group of rappers and one of them's like, I'm the greatest of all time. Like, what the fuck? The other guys are like, the fuck, bro?
No, there's a difference between saying I'm the greatest of all time and saying these guys are all trash. They're two different things.
I'm telling you, bro. That was some LL Cool J right there with cannabis.
Yes. White's gonna get a mic tattooed on his arm.
Yeah, dude.
Like this one, like that one right there.
Greatest of all time. Anyway, man, dude. The Mike White takeover. Yeah, Mike. What is it? Mike White the takeover. Yep. I like that. He's got it's such a generic name too. It's such a generic name, dude. I like it. Anyway, that's the Jets.
It's like you're playing Pro Evolution Soccer.
So, man. All right. So let's just exhale from all that Dolphin stuff. It felt good, man. It felt good. It might be a while till we do it again.
November 21st.
Wretch, dude.
Yeah. What?
November 21st. We're gonna do it again.
No. But what did you say? Ratch?
Oh, it makes me want to retch. Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, man. So we'll see, bro. We'll see. Again, this could all be just pomp and circumstance for this moment here, for this week. Next week, this guy's finger could still be not healed, and you'll be the backup again, and then we have the off season to deal with, because then we'll be closer to maybe knowing what happened with Watson. And we're going to revisit that stuff. Unless we win the Super Bowl with Tua this season, they're going to go back and revisit this whole thing and be like, hey, you know what?
Even if you win the Super Bowl, they're still going to do it.
Oh, yeah. We win the Super Bowl and Watson becomes available. We're dumping Tua real quick. Yep. No, I'm always here. I'm always here. The signal sucks, but yeah, well, Jonathan comes up with a nice little segue here. How about the Florida Panthers had me on such a high for 11 games?
Listen, I told you guys, both the Heat and the Panthers have crash landed hard.
They're just parallel, bro. You know what it is? That they're driving and they're going like super fast, and then they're just looking at each other like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And then
it's just a little flinch, and we're gonna get back on track. But
don't worry. If you've ever driven on the Palmetto, you know what it's like.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you though. I think the Panthers still have the most points in the league, though. If I thought I heard that in the broadcast last night.
And the Heat still, by all metrics and statistics, are still one of the best teams in the league. It's just both teams started out unbelievably good. That now they're back maybe to what they're closer to what they actually are, and it's like, oh, okay. Let's take a breath, reassess. It's okay.
So, do you agree here with Jonathan? He says the Rangers and Devils loss was on Spencer Knight.
Did you watch that Rangers game, bro? I've never seen, like we talked about it, I've never seen more turnovers in my life. Like they would get the puck and just fire it into the neutral zone at no one, like 4 or 5 times in a row. And again, Spencer Knight hasn't been great, but it was a lot like last year with Bobrovsky, where yes, he wasn't great, but he wasn't being helped either. You know what I mean? Like it was a mix of both, where he's getting peppered. So yeah, you're going to give away some goals, but there's other times where it's like, yo, Bob or Spencer, literally like the guys don't deke or anything. And you're just like, oops.
Hey guys, can we discuss a real serious issue that I have with the team right now? And
it better not be uniform related, bro.
No, it's
it
not.
Better not be uniform related.
It's not uniform
related.
related.
He's gonna say like, Barkov is not vocal enough, even though he's the all-time leader in points.
Listen, I love Barkov, all right. Having sat front row the other night when the Capitals were in town,
your pants over Ovechkin and jinxing the team.
Hey.
You know what? That's when the team started playing bad. When you went down there, and we're
I don't know what you're talking about because we won that game, okay?
No,
because
they
I was there
as the lead in that game, and we're lucky to win.
No, I was there. We won because I was there, and I was sitting front row, and I was blowing kisses at Ovechkin to distract them. Okay, I was doing my part as a good fan.
You were trying to leave your wife, who was sitting next to you. You were literally trying to.
Well, I mean,
at that moment to marry Ovechkin.
I mean, look, I there might have been a little, double meaning with my kisses here, but I'm not ashamed to, bro, dude, let me tell you, man, having covered the Panthers for so many games and seen and having been as a fan to so many games, and it's crazy because obviously Gus and I have been in the locker room. I mean, Gus had a microphone in Luongo's face after Parkland, and we've been there for all these big moments and stuff like that, and having stood next to Crosby and realizing he's super tiny and being like, I don't even want to.
He's very small. It's like if I was one of the greatest hockey players.
So
in our generation.
But
Messi style,
but let me tell you, man, this was the first time I've ever been, on the ice, and it was something else, man. It just the speed of the game just blows me away. You can watch it on TV, you can see it, but being down there and just seeing these guys shoot, and like the way everything's happening, like I'll never criticize Bobrovsky for missing a goal. Like I couldn't even keep with the fucking puck anymore, bro. I'm there like, what just happened? What are you doing? I'm there like screaming at players. So I got a whole nother level of appreciation to the game. But last few games, Bobrovsky played well last night. We should have won. There was a goal that was disallowed because it was a questionable offside. I mean, it was offside, but one of those things, like really, like we're gonna challenge that. Like that was kind of a, just take the goal like a man, bro. But anyway, that was that. And then in the shootout, I mean, in the shootout, this guy might have been concussed, Bobrovsky, because he got knocked out in the OT, if you recall. Remember when that guy like just trucked right over him? So.
No, man.
I don't know. I like what I'm seeing with the Panthers still. But wait, hold on. What I was trying to get at, the thing I wanted to discuss here was, okay, so having sat front row and gotten a good look at it, why did Ekblad switch from the beautiful beard to this like porn stash thing? I'm not feeling it, bro.
I think a lot of guys on the team have a stash, though.
Yeah, it's not.
It might be a team thing where they're just like, we're all gonna have stashes.
But dude, Ekblad's my dude. He's always suave. Yeah. He's got the slick back hair. He wears my favorite number. He plays my position, and he had the nice full beard. Like he was just, bro. This guy was a solid looking dude.
Dude, the other day on Twitter, I saw the picture from when he got drafted.
Yeah.
When did the fucking Panthers draft a male model, bro?
He's a good looking dude. Tell you, man. Solid looking guy.
He was clean shaven and still super young when he got drafted. I was like, that guy should be like in a guest commercial. Not fucking a baller defender for the Panthers.
It just, and it looks weird because he's got it. It's very like precise. It's very movie star porn star.
Does he have the
no twirls? It's just very like cut off, real nice. You know what I'm saying? Very Mad Men style, I guess. Is that a thing? Does that make sense?
Sure. I understand what you're trying to get at.
Yeah, it's regal. So he's got this stash and it's just throwing cinema stash. There you go. I like that. It's weird. It's maybe I think I know what it is. It's probably a tribute to Coach Q. Maybe that's what it is, huh? Because
if
dude,
come on. Then he needs to get off the team. How about that?
Bro, get that. Don't let that be. Maybe he was doing it before. Maybe it just was like, hey, bro.
I'm telling you, there's multiple guys on the team that have a stash or like the swashbuckler, goatee where it's just like a little bit here. In a stash. I think it's a team thing.
See, last night was very winnable. Bob was trucked. I'm telling you, bro. He was playing there partly concussed, but we couldn't go to Spencer Knight because he's just, he was PTSD'd from those last couple of games.
Him and Duncan Robinson share a lot in common right now. Yeah. Just a lot of.
I don't know. Please talk uniforms. Whatever you want to talk, man. You put it out there. What's your question about uniforms, man? Because I don't got much on the Panthers. Other than I love their look. I'm completely sold on the rebrand. I love it. Perfect.
It's like the Dolphins rebrand, where it's good, but a lot of people just like the old shit better. You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan of this whole Panthers. Although, what's up with like damn near $300 for a jersey, bro? Like,
I feel that's
crazy,
like
dude.
Thing.
I don't recall it being that much before, dude. Like,
inflation, my guy.
I guess.
Yeah, it's been like that for a couple of years already.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, man. It hurts the pocketbook, bro. I'm over here buying minor league hats. I can't afford major league stuff, bro. I can't afford $300 for a sweater in a warm sunshine state, bro. Like, that's a bad move here for me,
That's a bad sell right there, man.
Yeah. So, he just likes talking uniforms, the New Jerseys. Are you saying New Jersey Devils have grown on you, or the New Jerseys have grown on you?
Definitely not the Devils.
Although
he's not putty.
They're so insignificant. I forget that's still a franchise.
What's that?
The Devils.
Oh, the Devils.
That's the most.
But in the 90s, though,
if it wasn't for putty, you guys would not know.
Oh well, in the 90s they were dope, man. They had one of the greatest.
No, I'm talking about just like today. If you were to have like a run of the mill NHL fan. Go and tell them to name every single team, that would be the one they miss or the last one. They're like, Devils.
No, I think I would forget like one of the Canadian ones.
No way, dude. Which one?
Yeah.
Or maybe Winnipeg.
I don't know. I can't remember right now because
that's the thing. I'll tell you this:
Oilers, Canucks, Leafs, Canadians. Come on, dude.
I'll tell you this much, to Jonathan. You got 5 jerseys. You need more closet space. I feel you. I've had that problem. He would forget the Kings. I'll tell you this though, it was nice when I do go to the games though, and you see people wearing like random other teams. Like I saw some mixed jerseys there, some old school stuff. I'm like, oh man, like the Capitals have nice jerseys too, bro. They had that reverse retro last season that was real sweet.
With the Capitals, we get it, bro.
Oh my god, that's my number 2 team, bro. Number 2 team. Hey, so anyway,
you know what? When I was in Vegas a couple of weeks ago. The
Vegas Gus over here, gotta change your name.
Hey, the Knights, bro, they have great representation around town, bro. I saw a bunch of people.
They were the first team, dude,
rocking Knight stuff, and that city has really.
I don't like the uniforms.
Them and Raiders.
I don't like the uniforms.
Raiders also.
Raiders, yeah,
but that was expected.
Yeah, Raiders have great branding, but I don't like the Knights. I don't like their look. I like the name. I like the concept and stuff, but I don't know. But it's like a weird black and gold. It looks too much like, and I get it. Obviously,
you hate it because it's the same colors as Sunset. You're a Braddock guy, so.
Yeah, sure, that's it.
I drove by Braddock today, by the way.
Oh yeah, jeez. For me, it's just it feels like too Renaissance fair to me, and that's just like I'm like, and I get it obviously because they're the Knights, so they're, but it's just way too Renaissance.
It's not like they're wearing like those chain link helmets,
Chain mail. If they had the chain link underneath, underneath their helmets, like I'd be all about it.
Chain mail, all right. It's not called chain link. Chain link is a fence, my guy.
Sorry.
My bad, guys. Hold on. Oh man, I don't have it on cue here, but you know what I was gonna come with right here.
The harpsichord, bro. Harpsichord.
There we go. Tell us more.
Tell us more about the Renaissance fair that you attend annually.
I've never been to one.
That is a bold statement.
It's true. I'm new to all that stuff, dude. Like growing up, I wasn't like, oh, you know what I mean? Like I was just trying to be like every other guy and not get picked on. I wasn't trying to be like, look at me, I'm a nerd.
All right, so when we go for the first time, you have to wear a chain, whatever you call it.
Oh, chainmail?
Yes.
Dude, look, like that's a thing where you can go and like get full suits of armor and literally fight people and get.
Well, yeah, it's called medieval times, bro. There's like a
restaurant. Like me and you, like regular people, not a show. I'm talking about people competing that shit for real.
Yeah, I saw the movie. Yeah. Jim Carrey did it with Matthew Broderick. It was great.
Again, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm not going to waste everyone's time.
He's just trying to force, of course, Cable Guy into the conversation. And he wanted to go
top 5 Jim Carrey movie.
Wanted to do that.
Anytime I can go, it's just it's a win, and that's a top 5 movie there. Seattle Kraken. I do like the Kraken. I do like the look there. I'm actually going to see if I go to the Kraken game. I think they're coming to town. That'd be kind of cool. But anyway, Panthers. I don't know where they're at right now. I know they're coming back home this next week, so Hopefully, we'll get back on our winning ways here, and I like it. I'll looking forward to hey, great start this season. We can still, it's not over. You know what I mean? It's just 3 games. They're
still in first place.
Yeah, exactly. First place, and with plenty of optimism.
I'm just saying, things are just evening out. Instead of being maybe the greatest team to ever play hockey, they're just like still the best team in hockey right now.
They're leading their division by 5 points. So
yeah. So what about Jonathan says I'm headed to the Kraken for Panthers. I might join you, bro. I think I got tickets to that. I'm trying to get together a little watch party or go over there. Did you know they banned rats finally? I don't know, bro. I have a picture of a kid throwing a rat at the last game I went to, and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why we're banning that, bro. That's got to be like why are we taking away the fun? Anyway, did we pay a price for having a victory last night for the Dolphins by sacrificing our Panthers and our Heat? Yeah.
For them to get a bullshit win that's going to mean nothing on the season. 100%, I believe that.
I'm glad I'm not the only person that thinks about that. Like, oh, am I going to sacrifice this team's win for this team's win? I thought I was the only one.
I would sacrifice the entire Dolphins franchise just because. I don't even need a reason.
Damn, that's not nice.
Damn, you know what? Get that guy out of here, bro. What kind of you can't do that to our number 1 team down here, bro. What's wrong with you? Think about what you're saying, man.
It's not my number 1 team. I can tell you. The Dolphins
I'll sacrifice Auburn University. As a matter of fact, I'll sacrifice all of Alabama right now. Let's just go to 49 states. What is Auburn or Alabama giving me, huh? I don't need any of that stuff.
Let's replace them with Puerto Rico. That way we get Free Coquito.
And anyways, all the players that play in Alabama are from South Florida anyway, so it's not like we're going to be losing any talent. You know what I mean? It's the last.
Same goes for the Ravens. Player. Did you see how many Ravens are from South Florida, bro?
Yeah, dude.
It was like a home game for them. It's ridiculous.
Tell you, man.
It was a home game for them in general. Bro, the Dolphins are under the Marlins in my rankings of teams I give a shit about in this market. They're under Miami FC and it's St. Thomas sports, bro. I don't care about the Dolphins. They're useless. They're poorly run, and football's a trash sport. So
you know what? When Dennis and I are at the Super Bowl parade, okay, I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you trying to hang out with us.
It's fine. Don't worry about me ruining it for you.
You and Cammy Cam could just go cheer for the Panthers. So all right. So we sacrificed the Heat. We sacrificed the Panthers for this win yesterday, but. What's going on with the Heat? We go to LA. Everything's popping. Everything's supposed to be good. Ethan Skolnick goes out there for both games, and we lose both games. I'm blaming him.
He said himself.
And he's a self-proclaimed curse. Yeah, he's a jinx.
Yeah.
So
he said himself. He always jinx them when he goes to away games.
So number 1 reason that they lost both those games is Ethan. Number 2 is obviously Duncan Robinson.
Is it Duncan?
Jesus Christ!
What happened? What's going on with your boy here?
He's back to himself. He's fucking useless, dude. That's it.
Just bad, dude.
He's going
if he's not sinking threes.
He's going 3 for 20 every single night, dude. And he's still terrible at defense. He can't do layups. He can't do free throws.
I'll be honest. I watched a lot more Panthers this season than I have Heat. I've been tuning into Heat, but we have the issue where both games seem to be on at the same time. It's frustrating. So I've been tuning in more to the Heat. I mean, to the Panthers up until the 2 games that I probably haven't seen were the last 2 losses. Yesterday I started watching and it was a close game. So go figure. Maybe I'm a jinx. I should start watching more Panther games. But the 2, the New Jersey and the Rangers, I didn't watch. And then obviously we get murked and murdered out there. But with that being said, though, I do tune in to the Heat a little bit. I try to channels, flip over for a little bit. I feel like every time I have tuned in, I've watched Duncan Robinson blocking their centers. I feel like I've caught that moment in every game where all of a sudden some big guy's going up for a dunk or a layup, and it's like, 100%. Blocked by Duncan Robinson.
The only place that he's improved in the entire time he's been with the Heat is his movement. The guy doesn't stop moving. And every once in a while, he becomes the 3rd guy who helps with a steal, or he'll be the 4th defender to come in and get a block, or he'll steal a rebound just because he's fucking moving all the time. But other than that, he's shooting barely 30% from 3, which when all you do is shoot threes is not good.
Yeah, he get paid a lot of money to do it.
With all his movement, he doesn't do screen mid-range. He can't drive to the basket, misses bunny layups. Still can't play defense.
Problems.
It's
we got problems. That's
we talked about it all last year. If he's not hitting 5 threes every single night, he is a legit detriment to that team. Yep. And then on top of that, the whole organization fucking babies this guy like I've never seen for another player. Everything's about, we really just got to get Duncan going. We got to make more looks for Duncan. Duncan. Like, why? This guy's like the 7th best player on your team, yet everyone has to take a backseat to this fucking guy because he forgot how to shoot, dude. You have Bam out there doing great things. You have Jimmy on this team. You have Kyle on this team now. You have Tyler Hero being one of the best scorers in the league. But all anyone can talk is, we got to get him going. He's going to get out of this slump. Where's Pat Riley's tough love when he was talking shit about Tyler Hero? And now it's just, poor little Duncan. Like, dude. Honestly, that's more annoying than him just not being good. Because, hey, shooters fuck up. Fine. But there's no reason for that guy to be getting 20 shots a game.
Yeah.
Even if he's hot, he doesn't need to be getting 20 shots a game, especially when you have 4 guys ahead of him that are infinitely better at basketball than he is. It's infinitely infuriating.
Yeah, but if he's missing shots, make him a decoy.
Exactly. You know? But they force it. And you'll see it. I saw like usage numbers for Bam in like the first quarter. It was through the roof. And then by the third and fourth quarter, they stopped going to him altogether. It's like, what are you doing?
Well, it's funny that you say that because a lot of these games have been leading early, and then when they fuck it up late in the second half.
Well, I'll tell you this much. Look, as far as Duncan goes, that's bad. You know, I don't know how. Yeah. We need some tough love, maybe some time on the bench.
And again, even on Twitter, dude, like everyone's defending this guy. It's like, so at the end of the Lakers game, he missed 2 out of 3 free throws to close the game out. And then the Heat got another chance, and Bam missed 1. And people were like, if you're going to get on Duncan Robinson for missing free throws, you also got to get on Bam. It's like,
no, get out of here, bro.
The guy single-handedly brought you back in that game with like a 20-point third quarter. He gets a little wiggle room. This fucking guy that doesn't do shit all game. And dude, there was a point in that Lakers game where it was a 2-on-1 fast break with Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson, and he fucked it up.
I saw that,
he doesn't know how to do that. Kyle was just like, dude, come on. And then he like threw it to him, and then it ended up being a foul on Kyle Lowry because Duncan Robinson has no idea how to execute anything, dude. It's like,
look, dude, I'll tell you, I've been impressed with, here are my early season observations, okay? Kyle Lowry is really good, and he fits really well with this team. I've been impressed. 100%. I think most of us were like, do we want him? We kind of just were resigned to the fact that we were going to get him in the offseason, but we weren't really thrilled about it. There was other guys that we wanted. But he's come in, he's fit perfectly. Like you love what he's giving you. You love what he's making. And in turn with that, bro, I was so wrong on your boy, Tyler Hero, bro. Like he's just balling lights out. Like he's doing stuff,
dude. I didn't expect this. I wasn't expecting this, but you needed to give the guy a chance.
I mean, I felt like he had obviously gotten a chance. I mean, he was starting in the finals in his rookie season. Like I felt like opportunities were there. I just thought he was a little distracted, but I don't know what it is. He's figured it out, and he's just balling.
Last season was just a weird season for like somebody his age, with the spotlight on him, like during the pandemic, all that shit. Like, I think we were a little unfair to him.
Yeah, I know. He figured it out. He turned it on, and he's been killing it. I still think Udonis Haslem is like the leading scorer average. I think he's 1 for 1, so he's shooting 1,000%.
Udonis Haslem is going to be 97 years old with no memories, and they're going to wheel him out to a basketball court.
To the baseline.
On that baseline. Throw a ball at him, and he's going to fucking hit that jumper.
He's going to always hit that jumper,
never
baby.
go away, no matter how bad dementia he gets. That man, it'll be... It's unbelievable.
Love that. Love that jumper.
He actually played basketball. And then after that, he starts whining that everyone thinks is talking shit about him. It's like...
you know what? He's all right. He can whine a little bit. It's okay. He stayed quiet for like 20 seasons with us.
He's never stayed quiet.
He can whine a little bit. I did like him and Jimmy Butler ready to throw down on the Jokic. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, look, bro. I don't know what led up to Morris, colliding with them. I didn't think Morris is. What happened?
Jokic plays like he's a fucking inflatable flailing arm tube man and slaps the shit out of everyone all game long. The play before Morris,
when he got the rebound,
he literally slapped the shit out of Bam in his face.
Yeah.
Literally, like that's a real thing that happened.
Okay. See, I hadn't seen the precursor to, again, I was watching Panther games. But I saw so I'm watching, I'm like, bro, the Morris hit wasn't that serious, you know what I mean? It was just like,
that's another thing where
it was like an intentional foul. Like he just went up there and got in front of him and, boom, like bumped him, you know what I mean? But then for this guy to go and like turn around and hit a dude who's giving you his back like that, like, yo, but I did like seeing UD and Jimmy, let's take it to the back. Let's take it to the back and ready to throw down. Like, and then that picture, award winning.
Oh, dude.
Picture.
The only thing keeping
Pulitzer Prize winning right there, bro.
The only thing keeping the Denver Nuggets from being assassinated was the XL assassin, my friend.
For real, man.
Because the fucking Denver Nuggets were not going to leave the Pepsi Center that night complete.
And
the XL assassin stepped in and fucking saved their life. They should send him a gift basket of some sort.
Bro, for real. And it's finally the XL assassin gets his due. Bro. You know, he gets his little visual iconic. He's always been behind the scenes, and then he has this picture with his trophies. That's all you know of the guy. But now there's even though it's the back of him, there he is, and then the whole mean mugging squad there looking out the tunnel. Like, bro, that is the hard ass picture. Pulitzer Prize winning, bro.
Picture that the one hand you can see has a big ass ring on it. And people were like, you know what, Nuggets, shut the fuck up. You don't even have a ring. Look at this guy. You stop talking, bro.
super legit right there, bro.
Ellisberg, XL assassin.
So good. The XL assassin right there.
Jokic brothers are clowns, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Clowns.
No.
Like as soon as I found out that they're hitting women, they're not funny anymore. Like, fuck those guys.
Oh, I don't know about that, but what I do know is that, like, bro, like I've seen this, bro. This is what Eastern European people do, bro. These tough guys, bro. They're always like, hey, I'm sorry if you're from there, and I don't mean to lump you all in there, but you know what I'm saying? Like the tough guys, you see them all over Sunny Isles Beach and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't scared of these guys, bro. Everybody's just like, wow, you're like, really? You got mad? You're gonna make your own Twitter account and call it the Jokic Brothers? Like, get out of here, bro. Like
I said, I want
a lame ass account.
I want to like.
It was so lame. It was available. It was so lame. It was available.
That's so funny, dude.
I think it's hilarious.
With an egg, it doesn't even have a profile picture. It's so funny.
The Jokic Brothers. You know what? The Lemon City Brothers. Okay, we're gonna tell you that you're full of shit.
That it had to be made for both of them. It couldn't just be one of them.
Oh, yeah. No, one's got to hold the phone and the other one's got to push the buttons, Fucking couple of clowns, bro. Fucking get out of here, bro.
November 29th, bro. The best
bro.
match of that arena, dude.
Man.
And the thing is, they shouldn't be worried about the people on the court. It's the people off the court they should be worried about.
No, seriously. They're really going to sit in those stands, bro?
No. They're going to be watching the game on their phone. Like I said, one holding it, the other one telling them what's going on, because that's the kind of
they already got tickets.
Oh, they can bring all of Sunny House down to the AAA or FTX or whatever you want to call it, bro. But shit's gonna hit the fan, bro. It's gonna get turned up. Woo. Oh man. Speaking of turned up, man, we got a few minutes here before we let you go, and we gotta talk a little, bro. It's unfortunately it's died down a lot. Like this used to be a story that you would lead the show with, but it's an unfortunate, it's just the times, bro. The Canes, although Canes have been playing well. I think they've won 5 in a row or 3 in a row, going for 5, won 4 in a row.
Yeah, 4 in a row.
I think they've beat like 2 or 3
a couple of ranked teams
consecutively.
A couple of ranked teams, right? Yeah.
Beating a ranked ACC team doesn't mean anything, though.
Well, hold on. They beat a couple of ranked teams. They beat a couple of ranked teams, and then last week they who was it that they played on? What was the last game? Fuck, I don't even know. See, it's
Georgia Tech, wasn't it?
Was it? Okay, yeah, it was Georgia Tech, and that they weren't ranked, but again, they struggled, but they pulled it off, and we're seeing a different Canes. This is a whole nother Canes team, bro, completely different, and it happened because remember, at the beginning of the season, I was like, yo, I was. Damn it! Right when I was getting to my good point, it cuts off. I was off the Eric King bandwagon.
No, you were saying he was bad, and everyone else was saying he was hurt.
Yeah.
Don't be a revisionist.
No, I'm not being a revisionist. I was saying he was bad. I was off the bandwagon. I was like, yo,
we were all like, listen, he's a very good quarterback, but the guy is coming back at a record time from a busted leg. And then he kept getting smashed to bits.
But I've seen way more in these 4 games that TVD, who I think is just Swole Dorsey. That's what I'm calling him, Swole Dorsey.
Swole Dorsey.
What I'm seeing from Swole Dorsey is leaps and bounds better than what I saw from King at any point in his tenure with the Hurricanes.
He was literal Heisman candidate.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't a literal. He was.
Yes,
last season.
Yeah, but he wasn't a fight. Come on, man. Bro? Anyway, look, I'm telling you, TVD. All right, the I don't know what the TV stands for. The D is for Dorsey, but Tyler Van Dorsey over here. Okay, this guy is legit, and I have been super impressed. He's put up. He's the first quarterback in I don't know how many years to put up he's been breaking his career high every week in yards, throwing for almost 400 touchdowns. And it's not just the stats, it's the command of the offense taking over. He's made a name out of Charleston Rambo, who was a guy who we got from Oklahoma, a transfer student who was hyped up, but hadn't really made an impact at all. And last week, he goes off for the second highest yardage total for a Canes receiver in the history of the program, And the running back last week, the vascular Dorsey, okay? The running back, he goes off for 100 yards. You're finally starting to see this team coming out. The defense is coming around. It's there, but it's you're starting to see some stuff here.
No, he should have been starting from game 1.
Yeah,
because King was hurt. That's my only caveat. Not because King isn't good at football. It's because the guy is 47 years old and his body was smashed to bits.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That's why Van Dyke should have been starting from game 1. So Manny is a lot like Flores right now. That even when they do something right, it shows that they were doing something wrong for a really long time.
Very true. Very, very, very true.
Both of these coaches, every time they do something, you're like, why didn't you just do that from the beginning, idiot?
Idiot!
Yeah, bro.
Red flags. Yeah.
Red flags, man.
All day long, bro. That should be... look, Van Dyke balling out. You're starting to see it. I still think Manny Diaz is on the hot seat. Any game that they lose moving forward, it's you haven't, even though you've won these games and you got some momentum, you have no equity still if you're Manny Diaz.
They're gonna fuck around and win the Atlantic for the first time ever this year.
And that's what it's gonna take. That's what it's gonna take.
The Coastal, you mean?
Coastal, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah.
That's what it's gonna take for Manny Diaz to maybe get off this hot seat.
James ain't gonna do shit until he's fucking fired, my guy.
I'm telling you, bro. I just as soon as if and when we lose another game, it's gonna be like, oh man, even if we played well,
until Fank or whatever the hell his name is, the president of the school. Until he starts caring about football and goes into Blake James' office and says, if you fucking keep this guy, you're also fired. That's the only thing that's going to happen.
Bro, P. Garcia just dipped from FIU, and Blake James is next, bro.
Yeah. Hopefully a little reshuffling there. Now, I will tell you this, man. The emergence of Tyler Van Dorsey, Swole Dorsey, is kind of putting a little damper into my primo, Jake Garcia.
But again, he got hurt. So we don't know if we don't know if he's even the best quarterback on the team right now.
Could be. And I hope that, my primo sticks around. I don't want him to just be like, because then
I'm out, bro.
That's not a real Garcia right there. We stick it out. We fight it out. You know what I'm saying? I've been offered jobs at ESPN and I turned it down to stay here with us because, you know what I mean? I'm going to take this to the next level here. You know what I mean?
Okay, guy.
Right.
All right. Anyway, look, I hope he sticks around. Give it a good battle here. Earn your spot, and if you don't earn it after spring or whatever, then and you want to dip, right, man, do it. But I don't like if you want to dip because you can't battle a guy, then we don't want you. I like a guy who can battle it. TVD's seize the moment. He's gone in there and he's tore it up, and now. Tomorrow, 3:30, Doak Campbell Stadium. We're going over there. We're going to go steal some book bags. We're going to steal some funny little masks that they have. We're going to bring it back. We're going to break a spear. We're going to do some cultural inappropriation or whatever over there. We're going to mess with...
Not inappropriate.
No, I feel it's going to be inappropriate with the stuff that we're going to do to them. You know what I mean?
It is inappropriate.
I think we're going to make it very inappropriate if...
I agree with that one. I like his play on words. I'll give him credit.
If we get our way there, it's gonna be ugly over there. So again, this is the kind of story. This is the kind of game that would have led most years past. Unfortunately, we're not at that level.
It's been
college game day would have been there.
Yeah.
College game day was at UM for like 8 straight weeks because there was nothing else going on last year during the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was the only place they were legally allowed to go.
Seriously.
We got him. We got him, and man. Gus mentioned it too here as we wind down here. FIU, it's officially the end of the Butch Davis tenure. It's the farewell to Butch Davis.
He's going to finish the season off.
But potentially, well, Pete Garcia's gone. Butch Davis is leaving at the end of the season. Mm-hmm. Potentially, I guess you could say he's the greatest FIU football coach of all time, most successful. Unfortunate end, like one win in the last 2 seasons is not really helping that win percentage, and is going to dampen the record.
We were talking about on Tuesday. It's that yes, he did do those things, but the program is back to ground zero, even with him there. And to me, that's the problem. More than anything. But
it's something that Gus and I have been saying since 2015. Since 2015 or 2017, Ron Turner or whatever his name was, the old coach was here.
Ron Turner.
It's the same thing. No matter what, this town, this city, you can bring in a coach like a Butch Davis who had all the pedigree, all the history of Miami, all that swag and the tie-in to everything. You had Ken Dorsey as as the assistant athletic director. You had all these former Canes swarming around, but until you put a dynamic, game-changing athlete on the field, people don't go to the games. And if people don't go to the games, this kind of stuff happens, man. The team doesn't feed off of that. It's a chain reaction, and it's fed by the people. If the people aren't going to the games,
FAU has figured it out.
FAU's got it, man. They compete with less, in the sense that, like, what else are you going to do in Boca? You know what I mean?
No, like, I'm just talking about the program itself.
But
they're not a joke. Like, no one thinks they're going to get.
Unfortunately, if FIU had a decent squad, right? If they had a good O-line, or not even a good O-line, just competent O-line, competent quarterback play, competent defense, that's the big one. I think we would have seen Tyrese Chambers become that electrifying athlete, because that guy he's single-handedly keeping FIU in some of these games that they're losing.
Well, we have Price too. I mean, had we gone after,
Devontae Price hasn't done much this season, but unfortunately, but that's not his fault.
Yeah,
he's playing behind a shitty O-line. You know what I mean? But Tyrese Chambers, the things that I've seen him do on that field, it's incredible, bro. It's incredible.
But think about it. Had we done a full court press after Kosi Perry and tried to go after a guy like him, who was a bona fide college quarterback, that would have excelled and elevated Chambers even more, which in turn would have helped Price. You know what I mean? Because if people are respecting the pass game, then the rushing game is going to be open, and vice versa. You could have had something there, because you obviously have a game-changing potential receiver. You have a running back who's been heralded as a top running back. He's got NFL prospect potential and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
I called for it last season, but unfortunately, I called for it when we were at Onside Radio, and that's in the wrong side of town. So FAU heard it instead of FIU. You know what I mean?
You know what? It's Gus's fault that FAU is so goddamn good.
Yeah, dude. Jesus, bro. What's wrong with you, man? It's our alma mater here, bro. God.
I was just talking. I didn't think anybody was listening.
Yeah. Apparently Nikosi was listening, man. Sorry, bro. But good luck to you over there in Boca, man, and keep on the great season that you're having. But again, Panthers, Achilles nailed it. We're back at square one. We'll see who's the new guy coming in, who's the new director, who's going to be the new coach, who's going to be the new staff, and I have no idea, because we always thought Dorsey would have been groomed as the successor, but Dorsey's just killing it out there in Buffalo.
Yeah.
He ain't coming down here.
That guy tens of millions of dollars, and still, I don't think that would be enough to get him down to be the head coach at FAU.
They could rename it, Florida International Dorsey, and he still wouldn't take it.
Dorsey International University.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? No, they got to keep the Florida for all the revenue and stuff, But anyway, it is what it is, man. Tough sledding for FIU in the future here, but thanks to Butch, I mean, he did give us a lot of great memories, and the singular greatest FIU memory of all time, he's responsible for it. You know what I mean? With the beating of the Canes at the old OB site. So you say what you want. He won a couple of bowl games, and he did that. So that's all you need, bro.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, let's wrap it up. You got to go watch your game and then report on it on Tuesday.
Before we go, though, Achilles, give us a score prediction for USA Mexico.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, here it goes. Your favorite. I'll give you.
You know what? Fuck it. We're bringing back 2-0. Fucking El Tri, bro.
Yes. I like it.
And the thing is, I'm personally responsible for 2-0 going away because I went to the game that broke that streak in Columbus.
In Columbus, you were there?
Yeah. Me and one of my friends used to go. I don't know, 3 to 4 straight years that we went to a USA Mexico game.
You've been in the ruckus, huh? Nice.
Yeah, dude. Of course. Cool. But I ruined it. So
yeah,
I wanted to come back. I feel bad about it every single day that I ruined it. But now they're playing in Cincinnati. They got the juju, the good juju in Columbus is gone because I ruined it. That used to be the fortress for the men's national team. But now they're trying to do it over in Cincinnati. So tonight we're bringing it back, baby. Let's go.
You know what, though? Even though we're bringing it back, though, I got to put you back in.
Oh, no!
For killing the 2-0, bro. You got it.
I deserve it.
Just go hang out with Taylor there.
Bro,
go hang
out with
a little bit.
Trust me. And Columbus sucks.
Yeah.
It's a crap town. It was it was cold. It was just a bad.
Tell everybody. Tell them.
Columbus is I've been to many places in America, and Columbus is one of the worst places I've ever been.
Ooh. And it shouldn't have been pass interference.
Exactly. All right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks everybody who participated. Alex, everybody was in the chat. Taylor, I know saw some familiar names, some new names I hadn't seen before. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and letting us be a part of your Friday night. We'll be back on Tuesday with episode 60. Enjoy the game. Thank you to 5 Reasons for streaming us. If you missed the show, Gus will restream it tomorrow at some point, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. And if you're listening on the podcast, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell your friends, man. Come on, share. Help us get out there so I can finally tell ESPN I don't want that job anymore. All right. Good night, guys.